our kids are gearing up to go back to school. And if you're anything like me, you got a million things to do before the first bell even rings. Well, our own Leah Remini teamed up with Better Homes and Gardens magazine to lay out some tips on how to survive the back-to-school season. And joining Leah with tips of her own is contributing design editor Elaine Griffin. Hello, Elaine. Let's get this party started. Your first tip, Elaine, is purge the papers. What is that?
Okay. Kids today are small corporations. They have more paper coming through their little backpacks in a week than we did, like, all year.
Totally.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So you want to start the year off on a clean slate. Purge everything from last year. Shred. Get rid of it.
Okay, what about some, like, pieces of artwork that aren't that cute? Can you get rid of those, too?
No. These we should put in binders, right, Leah?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So you have these binders, which, if you want to take this over, but I love this because you put it in little categories. These are great. You want to talk about this? Because I love this.
Because you know what? You can keep it by, have tabs, keep it by, homework, projects, book reports, miscellaneous.
And it's all in here, and it's good, and you can label the outside.
But let's be clear, we don't have to keep everything, though, right?
No.
You've been to my house. I have a lot of kids.
No, you were a whole other segment. Right. So you need to come back.
So, Elaine, our next tip is pre-pack the lunch.
I do the lunches the night before because I don't want to be spending time doing that in the morning. So I do it all at night, and I put it all in the refrigerator. I put a little ice pack in the morning, and that's all I have to do. So I keep it in the fridge, and then I just throw everything in, and it's done.
Okay, but Lee, this is kind of random, but what about like mayonnaise and condiments and stuff? Do you put that on the night before, too?
Well, thank God my daughter doesn't eat mayonnaise, which I don't understand this part of her, and that's a whole other show.
But would you,
I really don't like about her.
suggest keeping like the condiments off and then maybe doing that the next morning?
Yes, do everything you can the night before.
Okay.
Everything you can.
Also, what works for you, because quite frankly, I would put the mayo on, and so what if my child eats a soggy sandwich? It's not that bad. Don't forget, you can also pre-pack things like, the pretzels, the grapes. You can pre-pack all of these a whole bunch at once, and then you really are moving it along.
Right.
Okay, next tip.
Yeah.
Lay out the outfits.
Right, because if you have a girl, this is not fun. Okay, dealing with them and their clothes in the morning is not fun. So what we do is I say, what do you want to wear? And we put it out the night before. Shoes, socks, underwear, everything.
The total look.
Everything.
Right.
I lay everything out so it's decided. We're not fighting in the morning, and we're good.
In the morning, does she try to change it up and say, I don't want to wear
I don't play that. I just go, listen, you picked it, so I can't do this, and I walk away.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You can even have another mother-daughter, fashion summit every Sunday night.
Yeah.
And you can lay out a whole week's worth of clothes.
Right, that's cute.
So then you can hang them with like little labels. This is what happens on Monday. This is what happens on Tuesday. And plus, it's like your little fashionista mommy-daughter moment. That's cute.
Yeah. If they're in a good mood.
And obviously, you can be a little flexible for weather and all that stuff.
And accessories.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know about that.
And Elaine, you say skip the stores, buy online. Why?
You know what? Because today, everything is online. And quite frankly, it's the end of the summer. You really don't want to be cruising around a parking lot, trying to go shopping for back-to-school stuff. So do it online, save time, and also, you won't have to hear, Mom! When you're in the store with your 13-year-old who doesn't like where you've taken her.
All right, let me throw something out at you. Birthdays, okay? It seems like you're going to a party every weekend for your kids' classmates. What I do is I get the teacher to give me a list of everybody's birthday, and I put on a list. That's right. I make my list, red and blue, pink and blue. Okay, so when I'm at the store, and I put this in my wallet. So when I'm at my store and I'm getting stuff, I grab gifts, birthday gifts, and I leave them in the house so I'm ready to go. Same with cards.
Right.
With birthday cards.
So,
I get a lot of pink, a lot of stuff for boys, a lot of stuff for girls.
So in the morning of the day of the gift,
she can go?
No, not the morning of. I get this done. I go down the list.
You can't.
No! Really, Holly?
Yeah.
You want to be running out, going real quick. Now I gotta go here. Now I gotta go to the grocery store. Now I gotta do this. Now she needs to eat. Now I need to go there. Now I got a play date. It's done.
It's on the list.
But my question is, because I want this to be something that everybody can do. My question question is this something you do at one time?
You can mix it up. You know, take the first 6 months.
So you're not buying the whole class in one day.
Well, that's what I do. I get a dinner.
Okay, all right.
No, but you know what? Here's what you can do. Get a wonderful box. Make dividers.
5 months. Okay, that's more like it.
This is my last tip, okay?
Yeah.
My last tip is whether you have kids in school, whether you just have a busy life, stay-at-home mom, whatever I get up an hour early because I can't deal.
Why?
I can't deal when I'm
for you time. Just for
me
you
time. It doesn't matter what it is. It's on. I'm answering emails. I'm doing things in the house. It's just a moment. I could have my coffee. I could watch the news. I could do whatever I want, and if that means prepping her stuff,
right?
But I'm not frazzled and I'm not crazy.
I'm with you.
And that's your last calm moment of the day.
Yeah, before the house wakes up. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Elaine Griffin, thank you so much for all your insight. And we can't wait to read your article. The back-to-school issue of Better Homes and Gardens magazine is on stands August 16th. And guess what? As a special gift in our audience, you're all going home with a 1-year subscription. How about that?